do this.
let's review our prepositions with you very quickly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
On car.
At
In
in car because
car.
we sit in car.
Mhm.
At school.
At school.
At school.
At
At.
At.
Oh,
at
on.
Christmas у нас
On.
and Easter. Day in. On.
What
In.
preposition do we use with days of the week?
On.
On.
So if we
On.
have day,
If we have
Just
day
on.
on. Okay.
On train. On wall.
On the wall. Maybe on the roof. At
Christmas.
At Christmas.
On a train station.
Maybe at train station.
why at?
Because it's location.
Its place.
Transport station. So if we have any transport stations, we use at.
Oh, at. Okay.
At Easter. On.
A day on. Okay. On.
On a bus.
At work.
At.
On.
On. First language.
Tip. On. At.
At the bus stop.
At
At
home.
home. At the airport.
At.
In.
On.
On.
In winter.
In.
In shop.
In.
Yeah, that's right. So let's repeat. On a balcony, on a balcony.
On a balcony.
On a balcony.
On a balcony.
On the roof, on the roof.
On
the
the
roof.
On the roof.
In the roof.
On the roof.
Okay, amazing. And today, let's start our new class. So I have a hobby, actually, that was a big part of my life. But I don't do it anymore. So take a look and think, what hobby did I have?
Photo.
Maybe
You are
was a
photographer.
photographer.
Do you know this girl?
Who is it?
You sure? You don't know?
It's Anastasia.
Yes, it's
Oh.
Anastasia.
It's a surprise.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, let me show you one more.
Why you cannot
Wow.
do this anymore?
Because I live in a village. No people.
Where do you live?
I live 1 hour from Katowice in Poland, or 1 and 2 hours from Krakow.
I come to Krakow usually.
Okay, that's great, that's great. So let's talk about photos. How often do you take photos and what do you like taking photos of? Discuss those questions together.
I very rarely take photos because I don't like... Не нравлюсь себе на фотографиях.
Why not?
I don't know.
So I don't take photos usually as well, often as well, because I doesn't have time for this, and I don't know, my husband hates this, like make take photo. So, but my daughter loved this, so we try take photo each other, and I like taking photos of my kids, nature, but not often. No. What about you, Anastasia?
When I travel, I take a lot of photo, but now no. When
We all bored.
Mhm. Me too,
But
me too.
a lot of photo I take when born my son. I have I don't know 1,000 photos.
Did Valeria
In
help
the-
you?
No, because we are not in Kyiv anymore. Unfortunately. So, be careful with take photos. What prepositions do we use with take photos?
Take photos of.
Oh,
So what's missing here?
Take
Of
photos
each
of
other.
each other.
Excellent. Now, I want you to take a look at some of the photos that my friends did and think about why are those photos are special for them. Eldar, are you here? Okay. So what do you think about the first one? Why is it special?
I think maybe somebody make proposition. Somebody
Idea.
on this place.
Mm-hmm.
At this place. At this place.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
family dinner.
Maybe first travel together or first date.
Maybe hard travel. And this is family photos, just walk it on the forest.
Weekend.
Let's actually listen and check your ideas. What is special about each photo? Is it a good idea to make notes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Unit 8, Recording 1. 1.
I took this photo while we were camping near some woods. It shows a really happy family moment. That's why I like it.
It's lovely. Where were you?
We were on holiday in Scotland about 5 years ago, I think.
Right.
The children were running around playing one afternoon when Sam fell over and hurt herself. She was crying, so I told some funny stories to make her feel better. Everyone was laughing. I'm quite good at telling stories. Sam then decided that we should take a photo. I asked someone who was walking nearby to take it.
It's lovely. I can see why you like it.
Yeah, it was such a fun holiday.
2. I took this photo a couple of years ago when I was working in Argentina. It's a great story, actually. What happened? Well, I was taking
A walk one morning when I went into a busy cafe. Then I heard someone talking in a loud British accent. So I turned around to see who it was, and there was Catherine, a friend of mine from school. The last time I saw her was 10 years ago, and there she was, 5,000 miles away from home.
No way.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Anyway, we took this photo to put on Instagram to surprise our old school friends.
Nice.
Yeah, we see each other quite a lot now. She's a really good friend. Life can be strange sometimes.
It sure can.
3.
This is me and my husband on holiday in Thailand last year. We were staying in a small house by the sea.
Lucky you.
One afternoon, I was feeling really tired, so I had a sleep. When I got up, Rick told me it was time for dinner, so I got ready and went out. When I opened the door, he was sitting at a table on the beach.
Oh, it looks like it was a really special evening.
Yes, it was actually. He asked me to marry him. The lights were really pretty and the food was great. We listened to the sound of the sea while we were eating. It was a lovely evening.
Wow, amazing. Were there other people there?
Just the waiter. But after he brought the food, he only came back to check if we were okay. He also took this photo. Oh, I love it.
4.
My friend Al took this photo while I was sleeping in a train station in Hungary.
What were you doing in Hungary?
It was when we were travelling around Europe, the summer before starting university. We were trying to get to Bucharest, but we missed the last train.
So you slept at the train station?
Yeah, I can still remember how tired I was that day. When I lay down on the floor, I just went to sleep.
How was it?
It wasn't too bad, actually. It was a warm evening, and I slept for a few hours. I think this photo says a lot about those days. Things like that made us feel really free.
Do you want to listen again?
No.
Irina, Anastasia, Eldar?
I missed it, the first two, but don't worry about it.
Yes.
Let's listen again. Make more notes that you didn't mention. Let's go.
Unit 8. Recording 1. 1.
I took this photo while we were camping near some woods. It shows a really happy family moment. That's why I like it.
It's lovely. Where were you?
We were on holiday in Scotland. About 5 years ago, I think.
Right.
The children were running around playing one afternoon when Sam fell over and hurt herself. She was crying, so I told some funny stories to make her feel better. Everyone was laughing. I'm quite good at telling stories. Sam then decided that we should take a photo. I asked someone who was walking nearby to take it.
It's lovely. I can see why you like it.
Yeah, it was such a fun holiday.
2.
I took this photo a couple of years ago when I was working in Argentina. It's a great story, actually.
What happened?
Well, I was taking a walk one morning when I went into a busy cafe. Then I heard someone talking in a loud British accent. So I turned around to see who it was, and there was Catherine, a friend of mine from school. The last time I saw her was 10 years ago, and there she was, 5,000 miles away from home.
No way.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Anyway, we took this photo to put on Instagram to surprise our old school friends.
Nice.
Yeah, we see each other quite a lot now. She's a really good friend. Life can be strange sometimes.
It sure can.
3.
This is me and my husband on holiday in Thailand last year. We were staying in a small house by the sea.
Lucky you.
One afternoon, I was feeling really tired, so I had a sleep. When I got up, Rick told me it was time for dinner, so I got ready and went out. When I opened the door, he was sitting at a table on the beach.
Oh, it looks like it was a really special evening.
Yes, it was actually. He asked me to marry him. The lights were really pretty and the food was great. We listened to the sound of the sea while we were eating. It was a lovely evening.
Wow, amazing. Were there other people there?
Just the waiter. But after he brought the food, he only came back to check if we were okay. He also took this photo. Oh, I love it.
4.
My friend Al took this photo while I was sleeping in a train station in Hungary.
What were you doing in Hungary?
It was when we were traveling around Europe, the summer before starting university. We were trying to get to Bucharest, but we missed the last train.
So you slept at the train station?
Yeah, I can still remember how tired I was that day. When I lay down on the floor, I just went to sleep.
How was it?
It wasn't too bad, actually. It was a warm evening, and I slept for a few hours. I think this photo says a lot about those days. Things like that made us feel really free.
Compare your answers in pairs.
Та,
А,
it's,
я не
happy.
знайшла.
Що? Не услышала?
Чекай. Я не знайшла, на які питання мені знайти.
Мы без питань, мы просто обсуждаем, по идее, что там говорилось. Я
What
правильно надеюсь?
is
Чи просто
special about this photo? Why this photo is special to
okay.
speakers?
Ага, окей.
In the first photo, happy family moment. This family have holiday in Scotland. This was a holiday with kids, and the kids cry, and this woman tell funny story, and they feel better, and they take a
Ось
photo.
в мене не відкривається. У мене чомусь не грузиться взагалі фото. З фото D, yes?
Yes,
Pictures.
останнє.
Second story is photo from Argentina. He went to Argentina and returned, and he met his school friends. And he take a photo, and
Can they put this photo on Instagram?
yes, he sent photo on Instagram, and their friend was
It was 5,000 miles far from home. On the third photo, we have table on the beach. It's a traveling some woman and her husband, and they have a very special evening. He asked her, married him.
Yes, they have holiday in Thailand, and
it was really pretty, and the food very great.
Mhm.
And the last one pictures, it's a photo on the at the train station
It's
in Hungary.
In Yes, he was tired and
Lay down on the floor and slept.
It was free time.
Я не услышала. This guy traveling around Europe. And что-то там вроде в university, college.
Я не зрозуміла, в кінці він там казав, що це...
It was a very warm evening. Это все, что я еще услышала.
Ага.
Попал в шоку.
Кто-то пошевелил, да, походу?
Ну, может быть, может что-то сделать.
Да.
All right. So, let's...
Валерия,
Yes.
а мы не совсем поняли, что мы должны были сделать. Во-первых, у нас только что пропала доска, как бы она сдвинулась.
Мгм.
Да,
Вот.
да, все окей. What is special about each photo for those people? Тобто ми з
It's
вами
special-
обговорювали, чому ці фото були особливі для тих, хто про них розповідав.
Ну ми шукали питання, на які треба було відповідати.
That was
Ні,
a question. I'm sorry for that. So, number 3, why was it special?
Because it's day when somebody get married. Ask about married me.
Number 2.
He met a school friend in Argentina.
Yeah. Number 4.
He's sleeping on
They miss train,
train
and these
station.
guys sleep on the train
And
He was
station.
sleeping in the train station in Hungary.
The year of
And it was a trip before.
before university.
And the last one?
It's photo from camping, family photo from camping. They took this photo 5 years ago.
In Scotland.
Okay, great. And let's check some sentences from the stories and match them with the stories. So, family story about Scotland. What sentences did they say? Maybe you remember.
Yeah, it's D. And G.
Good. What about this story?
Друга.
It's C.
Аргентина.
C. And A.
Good. Story number 3.
It's Ash. Ash
S.
and E.
And last 2 sentences?
B and F.
Great. What do those sentences have in common? Що у всіх цих реченнях є спільного?
Past. Simple.
And while we were eating, while I was walking.
Ну, тобто past і дія, яка відбувалася.
Yeah, that's right. So now let's discuss this grammar with you. What's missing here?
I'll take this photo.
But in the past?
Took.
So, is this finished or not finished action?
Finished.
Great. And the next one, while I...
I was
Missing.
sleeping.
Мгм. While I was sleeping. Це коли я поспав чи коли спав?
Коли спав.
Коли спав.
Процес.
Закінчення форма дієслова чи не закінчена?
Не закінчено.
Так, і англійською це буде action in progress. То дія в прогресі. Яке нам слово вказує, що ця дія була в прогресі?
Sleeping. Інгове закінчення.
Was
While.
While, в той час як. Який це в нас час? Не past simple, а past?
continuous. Continuous.
Як ми знаємо, що це continuous, в нас закінчення.
Інгове.
ING.
І якщо в present continuous в нас було am is a, то в past continuous буде
ING.
was. Давайте перевіримо форму. Як ми з вами past continuous зробимо? Subject, що додаємо?
Was.
А якщо множина?
Were.
Ага. І яке закінчення до
Інгове.
дієслова?
Інгове.
Let's make negative.
Wasn't.
Wasn't.
Weren't.
And a question?
Want and
Was
were.
you. Were you.
Наперед.
І як ми на це будемо відповідати? Yes, I.
Was.
Yes, no, I.
Wasn't.
Wasn't.
Супер. Were. Для яких займенників будемо використовувати?
We. They. You.
Тобто для множини
You.
та для
You.
Тебя.
Супер. І так, ми з вами використовуємо, коли в нас є unfinished action, чи є в нас specific time? Чи знаємо ми, в який саме цей момент була ця дія в прогресі?
Ну, коли він стояв на станції.
Так. А якщо показники і? Ось це while I was sleeping, it was shorter or a longer action?
A longer.
Longer.
Good. І пам'ятаєте нашу історію про оцих ребят? На початку вони розповідали. I was leaving. Тобто, коли ми тільки починаємо нашу розповідь, ми також використовуємо
Continuous.
на початку історії. Я жив, був і так далі. Окей, great. Чим ми можемо з вами замінити, якщо я хочу переставити їх місцями? Що в нас тут можна поставити?
Що саме писано?
When. When might.
Так, тобто після when в нас буде, якщо в нас past simple, перед ним ми можемо використовувати тільки
When.
так, а ось перед past continuous можемо і while, і when. Давайте згадаємо, які показники часу будуть вказувати на specific time in the past.
While.
When. A few days ago. Yesterday. Last week. Всі показники часу.
Всі минулі. Якщо ви хочете сказати незавершену форму дієслова. Наприклад, в 9 я вчора дивилася кіно. Alright, and let's check pronunciation. Зараз дуже уважно з вами перевіримо вимову. Давайте let's listen to those sentences and analyze. Do we have the same or different pronunciation? Was і were. Зараз послухаємо, та треба почути, в них однакова вимова у всіх реченнях чи різна. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
CD2, track 21. 1. Was he training when you last saw him?
Yes, he was.
2. Were they watching the race?
Yes, they were.
Mm-hmm.
Different pronunciation.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So what sound can you hear? Was he training? Was he training? Чи чуємо ми О? Was he?
Was he? Yeah, was
After
he?
W.
Так, was he training? Чи
Ні.
чуємо О?
Was.
Так.
Was.
Давайте ще раз.
Скорее,
Was.
Was.
Was. Чи є
Ні.
О?
Більше У.
В нас з вами наш звук шва. Ось цей Він в нас з'являється, коли в нас слабка форма. Слабка форма у нас з вами буде у яких питаннях?
Ми не знаємо.
А ось тут намальовано. У яких реченнях? У питальних. У питальних та у позитивних буде наша слабка форма ось ця with. А якщо коротка відповідь yes, he was, там вже буде oh. Угу. Супер. Так само в нас і в множині. Was a. Який звук? Was a.
Во.
Давайте ще раз. Was a. Was a.
say.
Такий самий слабкий звук. А
Да.
ось у короткому відповіді yes, they were.
Yes.
Ось тут вже наш звук з'являється. І ця вимова називається слабкою чи сильною?
Strong. Сильно.
Great. Now let's listen and repeat. Was.
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 I was.
I was.
I was. I was.
I was sleeping. I was sleeping.
I was sleeping.
I was sleeping.
While I was sleeping. While I was sleeping.
While I was
I was sleeping.
While I was sleeping.
He took this photo while I was sleeping. He took this photo while I was sleeping.
He took this photo
Took
while I
this
was
photo while
sleeping.
I was
Took this
Mhm.
while I was
Was
sleeping.
he? Was he?
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he?
Was he training? Was he training?
Was he training?
Was he training?
Mhm. Yes, he was. Yes,
Yes.
was.
Yes, he was.
Mhm. Was a. Was a.
Was he?
Was he?
Mhm.
Was he?
Was they watching? Was they watching?
Was he watching?
Was he watching?
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
Yes, they were.
Now, let's practice with you. Task 1, choose the correct option. Let's do the first one together.
While I was sitting at my desk,
Was sitting at my desk. A football
a football was coming
was
through
came
my window.
to my window.
Ah,
Came through my window.
окей.
Тобто, коли я сидів, це закінчення або незакінчення форма?
Не закінчено.
Ага.
Закінчення.
Футбольний м'яч попав.
Пав мені в
А.
вікно.
Okay, so now you have 2 minutes to choose the correct option individually on Mira.
А де чиє? А,
Де ти напишеш, буде твоє.
так тут не я запишу.
А вже написав.
Мгм.
Так.
Ну. А можете вы меня перенести туда, что мне опять делать?
Мгм. А вы уже перенеслись?
Ага. Например.
I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Елдар, обираєте хайлайтер і виділяєте.
Дякую.
Let's check together. Number 2.
I was looking out of my window when I saw a fox in my garden.
Girls, do you agree?
Yeah.
Number 3.
I fell over on the ice while I was walking home.
Do you
Yes.
agree? Great.
Yes,
Тобто
yes.
я впав. Number 4.
While I ate my lunch, I heard a loud noise.
Яка дія була на фоні?
Ну, я тут не згодна, коли я їв
Was eating.
ланч,
Пока я ел. Окей.
Number 5.
I saw
I saw
you early when I was shopping.
Number 6.
when I came home, he was watching TV.
Number 7.
She met her
She
boyfriend
met-
while she was traveling around South America.
When I first saw you, you were wearing a beautiful dress.
That's right. Excellent. Now, let's make some questions with you. Here we are, all together. What were you doing? And let's add specific time. What can we say?
What were you
Doing at 8 p.m. last Saturday.
doing
Mhm.
last year?
Last summer.
Okay. Part of
the-
the day. Let's try part of the day.
At the evening, at
Noon.
the morning,
Mhm.
At
At
noon.
or in the evening.
Yesterday in
in
the
the
morning.
evening.
Mhm. Excellent. Eldar?
Yep, yesterday in the morning.
Mhm. What were you doing when? What can we add?
When you go to shopping, when you go in to shopping.
When
Me-
you first saw snow.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe it's too far away.
Oh, yeah.
Давайте щось таке. Коли тобі мама дзвонила вчора, або коли повернувся додому твій чоловік, або дівчина.
When your mom called you yesterday.
Мгм.
Your mom called you yesterday.
Or last time. Мгм. Коли повернувся твій чоловік.
When your husband come back home.
Come.
Return.
Come in.
Коли він вже повернувся.
What?
Come
Came.
Back home.
Came home.
Мгм.
When your child started crying.
Мгм.
Crying. Started crying. Feeling happy. You feel happy.
Feel?
Filled. Blue.
Oh.
Blue.
Felt.
Мгм.
Last time.
Excellent. Discuss those questions in pairs. Change husband to girlfriends.
Wife.
Yeah. Remember interesting facts. Be ready to present. Ready?
Mhm.
Let's go.
Треба замінити так, ну, просто.
М?
Ну, просто замінити ну, на свої какие-то.
No, you ask those questions. Питаємо ці
Эти?
питання,
Я
замінюємо
понял.
тільки, якщо husband або girlfriend.
Я понял. What were you doing at 8 p.m. last Saturday?
It's a
Can you
routine.
repeat that, please?
Sorry?
Can you repeat your answer, please?
What were you doing at 8 p.m. last Saturday? I was cooking dinner.
Excellent. Mhm.
What were you doing at 8 p.m. last Saturday? I was stay at home and watch something TV show.
Wait a second, girls,
What?
you ask each other questions.
Yeah, we know. We just explain or repeat this for you.
I was stayed or staying?
Stayed.
Saying,
Stayed. Hey.
what were you doing last summer? I don't remember. Maybe.
So
Maybe.
what were you doing last Monday? Also,
Я не помню, что я делала на прошлой неделе, а тут last summer.
last Friday. What
I
you
don't-
doing?
Oh, maybe I met my mother in Warsaw.
In
I
progress.
was
Meeting.
I was meeting my mother in Warsaw.
My mother there?
In
Last Friday, I was working in the evening. In the morning, I'm doing nothing. Okay, what were you doing yesterday in the morning? evening?
Yesterday, in the morning, I was cooking pancake, and the evening I was working.
Oh,
And what were you doing yesterday?
yesterday in the morning, I was cooking my breakfast, and in the evening, I was working the same. Yeah.
Okay. What were
Okay.
you doing when your mom called you last time?
Okay. When my mom called me last time, I was watching football on TV by my phone, by my another phone. And what about you? What were you doing when your mom called you last time?
I was I made lunch for my son.
Я не приготувала, а я готувала, коли вона мені подзвонила.
I was cooking.
I was cooked. Я не знаю, я взагалі розгублена. Я нічого не знаю.
Либо I was cooking, либо I was making. Да?
I was cooking, Анастасія, супер.
Окей. Ти мені можеш. Наступне ти мене питання.
What were you doing when your girlfriend come home?
When my girlfriend came home from her work, I was eating in the kitchen. And what about you? What were you doing when probably your husband came home or boyfriend?
All time home. I don't know what
All time at home. So
yes,
my-
because he work. Господи, забыла это слово.
Онлайн.
Remotely, вот,
А.
уже подсказки пошли от husband.
Okay, so when my husband come at home, so we usually got dinner together.
Wait a second, Екатерина, last time. Це про минуле.
We
About you. Що робили ви у прогресі, коли він прийшов?
so I cooking a dinner when my husband come home.
То Камелі came?
Came home.
Excellent.
So what were you doing when Charles started crying?
I
Nothing.
try. I
the
go
past
to another room. I'm going to another room. Close door.
Nothing.
Мать года.
So
Окей. Ну, типа успокаиваю, но я не знаю, как успокаиваю по-английски.
so
I
when
tell him some interesting story.
okay. Telling story.
No, yeah.
Ірина, що ви робили, коли
Telling.
ваша дитина почала плакати? Не що ви робите, коли він плаче, а яку дію він прервав?
Ага. Maybe I пыталась working.
I
I
tried.
try working on my laptop.
Так, я працювала тоді, як буде I?
Worked.
Не попрацювала, а працювала.
I working.
Working.
Was working. I was working.
I was, потеряла was, okay, I was working.
She was
What about you, Katerina? What were you
when
doing?
my child started crying, I just
Що ви
cried.
робили? Ні. Яку дію він прервав?
I was, I don't know, washing
Угу.
when my child started crying.
Kiev, I was cry and smile.
Yeah, I understood. I see.
Угу. Welcome back. Anastasia, any interesting facts about Eldar?
Що?
We have the same Sunday.
Mm-hmm. So what do you know about your classmates?
And he,
Що ви дізнались?
he have children, but he have племінники.
Nephews. Nephews.
And
Nephews, yeah.
yes.
Okay. Ekaterina, Irina, what were your classmates doing?
So I completely understand. I jealous Irina. I was jealous Irina because she can sleep in at 8 p.m. last Saturday.
Это был редкий случай, хочу заметить. Это были выходные
All
у детей.
morning.
All right. So was she sleeping? Was she sleeping?
So she was sleeping yesterday in the morning. She was staying at home at 8 p.m. last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And she was meeting your mother in Warsaw last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So when her mom called you last time, she can just speak with her, with she.
Okay, great. Great sentences, but let's improve some of the things. Last morning.
This morning.
I was
doing.
What
doing
sound
nothing.
is here? I was.
Хто це нічого не робив?
Да.
In the morning I was doing nothing. In the evening I was working.
Yeah,
We jealous you as well.
All right, next one.
I was cooking pancakes last Sunday.
It's okay. What sound? I was.
Was
What's
I
missing?
was
cooking the dinner.
Can you hear or? I was. Mhm, good.
He works.
He worked.
Варшава.
Also?
So. Yeah, that's it for today. Well done. Let's summarize our class. What did we practice?
Past continuous.
What is the most difficult?
Sometimes